In a world driven by information, technology, and data, it might seem like emotions take a back seat. But if you've ever wondered why some people thrive in social settings, lead effectively, or remain calm under pressure, the answer might lie in something beyond IQ. It's called emotional intelligence. But what exactly is emotional intelligence, and why does it matter? Let's explore. Defining emotional intelligence. Emotional intelligence, often shortened to EI or EQ, for emotional quotient, is the ability to recognize, understand, manage, and influence emotions, both in ourselves and in others. This concept became widely known in the 1990s thanks to psychologist Daniel Goleman, who argued that EQ might actually matter more than IQ when it comes to success in life. While IQ measures logical reasoning, problem-solving skills, and technical knowledge, emotional intelligence focuses on empathy, self-awareness, and emotional regulation. It's about understanding the language of feelings. EQ can shape our relationships, guide our decisions, and determine how we respond to stress, conflict, or challenges. Unlike IQ, which remains relatively stable over time, EQ can grow and be developed throughout life. The 5 key components of emotional intelligence. Daniel Goleman identified 5 essential elements of emotional intelligence. Let's break them down. 1. Self-awareness. This is the foundation of emotional intelligence. Self-awareness means recognizing your own emotions as they happen. It's the ability to understand your emotional triggers, your strengths and weaknesses, and how your feelings affect your thoughts and behavior. 2. Self-regulation. Once you're aware of your emotions, the next step is being able to control them. Self-regulation is the ability to manage disruptive emotions and impulses. It means staying calm in tense situations, resisting the urge to lash out, and thinking before you act. 3. Motivation. Emotionally intelligent individuals tend to be internally motivated. They're driven by passion, purpose, and the desire to grow, not just external rewards like money or recognition. 4. Empathy. Empathy is the ability to sense what others are feeling, to understand their emotional states, and to respond with compassion. It's a cornerstone of effective communication and leadership. Empathetic people can read between the lines, notice non-verbal cues, and connect with others on a deeper level. 5. Social skills. Lastly, emotional intelligence includes the ability to build and maintain healthy relationships. This involves effective communication, active listening, conflict resolution, persuasion, and teamwork. Emotional intelligence versus IQ. So, how does EQ compare to IQ? IQ, or intelligence quotient, measures cognitive abilities, like logic, reasoning, and problem solving. It's often used to predict academic or technical performance. But IQ alone doesn't guarantee success. In fact, many people with high IQs struggle with relationships, leadership, or emotional regulation. They might be brilliant on paper but disconnected or overwhelmed in real life. That's where EQ comes in. Studies have shown that emotional intelligence is a better predictor of success in the workplace, especially in leadership roles. It determines how well we handle pressure, navigate group dynamics, and make balanced decisions. Why emotional intelligence matters? Let's take a moment to consider where emotional intelligence shows up in real life. In a stressful meeting, staying calm instead of reacting impulsively. Comforting a friend going through a tough time. Negotiating a raise without becoming aggressive. Leading a team with empathy and vision. Listening actively instead of interrupting. Resolving a conflict without burning bridges. Emotional intelligence helps us relate to others, build trust, and collaborate more effectively. It improves mental health, enhances communication, and strengthens leadership. In schools, students with higher EQ tend to perform better socially and academically. In relationships, EQ fosters deeper emotional connection. In businesses, it leads to higher morale, better teamwork, and stronger performance. It even affects physical health. People with high emotional intelligence tend to manage stress better, leading to lower rates of anxiety, depression, and chronic illness. Can emotional intelligence be learned? Yes, absolutely. While some aspects of EQ may come more naturally to certain people, it's not fixed like IQ. Emotional intelligence can be developed over time with intentional practice. Here are some ways to build EQ. Practice mindfulness. Being present helps you recognize emotions in the moment. Reflect daily. Journaling or quiet reflection helps increase self-awareness. Seek feedback. Ask for honest input from others about how you handle emotions. Pause before reacting. Build the habit of stopping to think before you respond. Develop empathy. Try to understand things from another person's point of view. Work on communication. Learn to express yourself clearly and listen actively. Manage stress. Use healthy strategies to handle pressure without lashing out. Building EQ is like building a muscle. It takes effort, but the rewards are profound. Emotional intelligence in the digital age. In today's world of screens, social media, and fast-paced communication, emotional intelligence is more important than ever. Digital communication often lacks tone, body language, or emotional nuance. Misunderstandings are common. Conflicts can escalate quickly. Empathy can get lost in a sea of emojis and text. Emotionally intelligent people are better equipped to navigate the digital world. They think before they type. They consider the feelings of others. They recognize when a real conversation is needed instead of an email. Leaders with high EQ are especially needed in remote work environments, where communication and trust are harder to maintain. They foster connection, create psychological safety, and build team morale, even from a distance. Final thoughts. So, what is emotional intelligence? It's not just a buzzword or a soft skill. It's a life skill. It's the ability to feel without being overwhelmed, to connect without losing yourself, to lead without dominating, to respond instead of react. In a world that often values speed, data, and productivity, emotional intelligence brings us back to something deeply human, our ability to understand and care for one another. And the good news, anyone can improve their EQ. It starts with awareness, grows with practice, and blossoms in every interaction. So whether you're a student, a leader, a friend, a partner, or simply someone on a journey of growth, remember, intelligence opens doors, but emotional intelligence keeps them open. Thanks for watching. If you found this helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content on psychology, personal development, and emotional well-being. Your support helps us keep bringing you thoughtful, empowering information. Stay smart, and stay emotionally smart.